Hi everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. Massive thanks for joining me today because today's video isn't the easiest for me to film. Yeah, really far on in my pregnancy now. I should be giving birth sort of any day now. I'll just show you a bump shot for anyone who's interested. Yep, it's definitely happening. And so yeah, it's really hot as well. Just out of nowhere it's gone to sort of over 20 degrees, and I'm still putting my filming lights on, and I'm still putting my makeup on, and I'm still making an effort. So thank you so much for joining me today, because it wasn't easy for me to do this video. So this is probably going to be my last filming day before I have the baby. And I've got an Empties video for you, and people seem to really like these, which I'm over the moon about, because honestly I do care very much what people think of the video, and you know, making sure everyone likes it and whatnot, and trying to get stuff out there people have recommended or requested. But at the same time, with it being mainly a hobby and not really you know, anything professional for me on YouTube, I generally do like to stick to videos that I really enjoy to watch or I really enjoy to film. So I'm over the moon that people respond well to Empties, because it's probably my most favourite video to film on my channel. So yeah, let's make a start of what I've got through. Again, no categories. Sometimes I do categories, sometimes I don't. I know people hate it. Some people hate it when I don't do categories, but it's not always possible, so bear with me. The first product I want to tell you that I got through is this MonuSpa Rosewood Reviving Mist. It's for all skin types, and it was 50 millilitres. To me that doesn't look like a full size of the product. Pretty sure it's not. I have a video comparing this to Max Fix Plus Prep and Prime, so I'll link that in the description bar for you, although if you're a subscriber already then you'll have seen that, I imagine, because it was very recent. So I got through that, and yes, I would repurchase it, but I probably won't, because of the fact that I really want to try the new Bodyshop Vitamin E face mist. I went there and they were sold out, which I was gutted about, and they had 3 for 2 as well, so I was extra gutted, but I'm going to try and get back there and get that. I've got this simple Kind to Skin moisturising facial wash. Again, if you're a regular subscriber, you'll know I pretty much show one of those, or if not 2, in every Empties video I do, and genuinely do get through. That is a holy grail face wash, and I love it, and have like about 4 in back stock, so that answers that question as to whether I would repurchase it. By the way, I always forget to say, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I really like it. This is the Colgate Whiter Teeth in 14 Days Advanced White. The old formula, the original formula, was my holy grail. This new formula I like less, but it's still my favourite. So because it's not sort of like holy grail status anymore, I am trying other toothpastes every now and then, and I'm still hoping now to find one that is a holy grail again. So it's always a bummer. Everyone gets that, don't they? When they buy a when they buy a product, it becomes a holy grail, and all of a sudden the company changes the formula or stops making it. This is a Colgate Max White Luminous in Sparkling Mint. This is significantly more expensive than the other one, usually about double the price, if not more. And yeah, I don't like this. Thankfully my husband does like it, because I thought I did like it and I accidentally bought loads of it, and so he's getting through it. So he got through that one. I also got through a Boots Royal Jelly Pure Honey Protecting Hand and Nail Cream. I enjoyed that. I've enjoyed all the Boots Royal Jelly products that I've tried. I think this was like a gift set that was bought for me for one Christmas, and it had like 3 products to try, and I enjoyed them all. So yeah, I would, even though I feel like the products are marketed more and more mature person, I do enjoy them, and I would repurchase them. I remember I once worked in a job years ago, really, like literally years ago, with a lady, and she was an old lady older than me, but she was really glamorous and just gorgeous, and she used to use the Royal Jelly hand cream all the time, and she always looked immaculate. And so I don't know, I look up to those products and think, yeah, that's for like real classy ladies sort of thing. I got through this Imperial Leather Marshmallow Sweet Treats Bath Cream. My friend Chucky Cass told me that they do this in the hand wash as well, which I haven't tried because I do have a Holy Grail hand wash, but I love the scent. It's really nice, and my daughter really enjoyed it. I've got to admit, I didn't love it to the point where I'd pay more than sale price for it, because my daughter, even though she loves it, she'll say she loves everything. She's not like going, oh, that's awful, I prefer that one. You know, she's only 4, nearly 5. So if I saw this at a knocking about for £1 again, I'd get it. And I also got through Imperial Leather Pampering Shea Butter and Manuka Honey Infusions Bath Cream. I really enjoyed that. I bought it because I thought it'd be a nice light scent. I was getting to the point where I didn't want scents to be too overwhelming for me with the pregnancy, and that did the job. Very pampering. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think I might go back to using the pure white bath cream though, because I got a lot of that in when Scarlett was a newborn. And with this newborn coming along, like, you know, there'll be times where the baby will be given to me while I'm in the bath, or I'll need to go in the bath with him or her, or I'll need to go in the bath with Scarlett will want to go bath with him or her. It's just easier just to have one bath cream that everybody can use, so I'll probably do that for a few months. This is Listerine Stay White, which is the Arctic Mint one. Yeah, this is my favourite Holy Grail mouthwash. So this was in a project user because I've got out of the habit of using mouthwash, so I have repurchased that. I have some in back stock, and yes, I wouldn't really, for me personally, I don't think I'd purchase any other mouthwash for myself, although I do purchase other mouthwashes for my husband and daughter. So this is my Holy Grail hand wash, which is Fruits, Rhubarb and Vanilla Fragrance Explosion from Wilco's. You've probably seen this before, so no more to say on that. My friend Sita corrected me on this because I didn't look it up, and I just thought LEIGHTON DENNY, I just assumed it was a woman, but obviously not. LEIGHTON DENNY's a man, and she laughed at me and it was funny. And this is it says Trio on there, but it's just like a 3-way buffer block. I wouldn't repurchase this, it's really expensive. I think it was about £10, which is ridiculous because you can get like a pack of 4 buffing blocks for £1 from the pound shop, and to me it wasn't any better. I mean, the finish was a little bit better, but I was looking for something that would last longer, and this doesn't. So I've recently purchased an OPI one, which I haven't hauled yet, and I'm hoping that one will do the trick. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase that. I believe I've got it buy one get one half price, so I did end up paying a little bit less for the 2. And that's the second one gone now. ASDA Little Angels Sensitive Cotton Soft Baby Wipes. You'll probably be seeing a million packets of those in future, but I still include them in my empties because I actually use them to take my makeup off. And then Superdrug's 100% pure cotton wool round pads, which I always tie because it's easier to get when you're halfway down the pack, and I've already repurchased those. I've had the Aldi ones recommended to me, but I haven't had a chance to get down to Aldi yet, which I need to do because they have the best price on coconut milk, and I need to go and stock up on coconut milk. This is NAOBAY Natural and Organic Calming Face Toner. I think I got this in a glossy box. I enjoyed the effect this had. My skin doesn't need calming, so unfortunately I'm not the best person really to give a review on a calming face toner, but I did find it you know, helpful just to keeping all my pores nice and tight. I didn't like the scent. I think it's chamomile, and I do like chamomile, but chamomile can sometimes, especially if your senses are crazy like mine obviously are at the minute, can sometimes smell a bit like wee. So on occasion, probably because of the pregnancy, it did smell like wee. That was in a project used up. Basically I wouldn't repurchase it. I got through Revitalift SPF 30 face cream. Oh, just to say one more thing on that other toner. I've heard some other YouTubers say it's lovely because the packaging is really nice and fancy for a face toner, like this solid wooden cap, and someone said, oh, that looked nice on my vanity. Contrary to popular belief, because I always have a messy background because of not tidying before I film, I actually don't like things on display. Like, I have a thing about things on display. I don't like, my Maybelline lipsticks are the only thing I actually have out on display makeup wise. I like things away. Even TVs, I prefer the sort of the TVs where you have doors and you cover them and you put the TV away. So packaging for something like a toner isn't really going to sell it for me. Revitalift SPF 30 by L'Oreal. I enjoyed this, but SPF 30 is a little bit, yeah. I wear SPF 15 in the winter and I wear SPF 50 in the summer. So I have recently bought a cream with SPF 13, which I love. But yeah, I find this was really nice. It's just I prefer a higher SPF in the summer, and also this isn't the best underneath makeup. So, which is unusual for me to say. There's not a lot I can't wear underneath makeup because I have normal to dry skin, but that to me, the makeup didn't sit as nicely on top as I would like. Obviously I got through a Peppa Pig Superstar Smile toothpaste. The company name is KOKOMO. I'll show you there. There it is. Yeah, my daughter got through that. She really enjoyed it, but she's using a strawberry one at the minute. And I think she might prefer that to the bubblegum, although like I say, it's all fun in her world. And this was in a Project Use Up. I really enjoyed the shade. I mean, I still love the shade. I've got at least two to four other polishes in other brands in exactly the same shade. So yeah, it's by the brand 17, who are a derivative of Boots. Well, they're a line within Boots who make number 7. And the shade's rubbed off, so I can't tell you the shade, unfortunately. As you can see, it's that sort of generic hot pink shade that every single brand who makes nail polish would make. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was very, very good for the price. It was really cheap. But you have to just be careful what base and top coat you use, unless you do want to paint your nails every day. And then these are the Bodyshop Shade Adjusting Drops in Lightening. And this was in a project as well. It probably looks like I've got some left in, but I don't. I tried to get the stopper out and like broke 2 pens trying to get the stopper out. And it looks like funny coloured because it was white, and when it got to the end to get the last remnants out, I actually added foundation to the bottle, shook it up, and then tried to get that out. What's that in there? It's shaking about. Yeah, so I've got as much out of that as I can. I literally took the pipette out and started sort of smacking the bottle on the back of my hand, and I got a good, 3 or 4 extra uses out of it doing that. I enjoyed it. Would I repurchase it? Yes, I would. It's very expensive for what it is. I'm on the hunt for something that does the same job that's cheaper. I bought the NYX white foundation recently, and I'm going to see how I get on with that. But yeah, I do like it. And if I can't find another one cheaper that does the same job, then I would repurchase it. So this is the Manuka Conditioning Lash Primer. I didn't purchase this because it was in a subscription box. But I really enjoyed it. Like I really do feel that it's good. But at the minute I'm using Essence Lash Princess, which is such an awesome mascara and just doesn't need a primer. So I'm not sure I'd repurchase it, just because I just feel like if you have, I don't know, I might not. I just feel like if you have a good mascara, you don't really need it. I suppose I feel the same about lash primers as I do about face primers under foundation. If you have a good product, you don't really need it. Yeah, so I'm going to try the Lancome Hypnose one at some point. The Lancome white eyelash primer, because I love the Hypnose mascara, and apparently the two of them together as a combo are just magic. So I'll probably wait till Christmas, because I know they do little gift packs with the primer and the mascara, and get it then. So yeah, probably I wouldn't. And also it's difficult to get. Like I've never seen it anywhere. You'd have to go online, and it's a faff on. This was in a project as well. Crabtree Neverland Summerhill Ultra Moisturising Hand Therapy. It's not a hand therapy. It's a thin lotion. It's not even like a hand butter or hand treatment. It's a lotion, hand cream. The scent was lovely. Summer Tree was nice. I did really enjoy it. So I did. It's very rare for me, but I did go on and have a look how much it costs. Like for the primer, for example, from Manuka, I loved that. I haven't even looked up the cost. This is ridiculously expensive, so I'm going to go and tell you that this is nice. It's not ultra moisturising, it's just moisturising. It's a great hand cream, but it's a hand cream. It's not a friggin' face cream. It's not worth the price they're charging for it. This is the Revlon Quick Dry Top Coat. I really used to love this, and I don't know what changed, but I don't know if it's just because I've tried better things. Yeah, I used to enjoy it. I felt it was better than some problems I had with some Sally Hansen ones. But I've recently bought Seche Vite to try, which I haven't tried yet. And apparently that's obviously, so they say, the best top coat of all time. And I've been using OPI, an OPI Nail Envy one, which I really, really love. I've noticed a significant increase of the wear time on my manicures. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase that. That's gone now. My love affair with Revlon top coat is now ended. This is L'Oreal True Match, the foundation in C2, which is cool too. It's the wrong shade for me. I'm probably more of a 1, but I bought it in neutral 1.5 for the new formula, so yes, I would repurchase it, although obviously you can't repurchase this old formula because it's now gone. So I have 1.5 neutral in the new formula, and I haven't opened it at all yet because I was planning on doing a first impressions on it at some point, but I do think the shade will be much better for me. So I always sort of mention these periodically as I get through them, and they're just sort of emery boards, but they were from Nails Inc. So I had a massive pack of them that I once got from somebody at the Nails Inc counter, and so they're not the cheapest. I don't even know if they sell them, to be honest, but I got through one of those. I also got through a glass file from PS. Love This, which is Primark. This is really terrible. Like, I have had a couple of nail files since this one in subscription boxes that are great, and I do like glass nail files, but I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. Can you see there where it's gone straight through to the bottom? So obviously they're very cheap. It's only £1 for 2, so what do you expect, I guess. But these are just not worth the money. I mean, even for that, it's a waste of money. It seems to be almost it's like a sticker on top of a piece of glass, and it just comes off. So I mean, one of the benefits of these sort of glass nail files is that they're supposed to be, in fact I might keep that in case I need it for another glass file, but they tend to be long lasting, and these are not long lasting at all, so I certainly wouldn't repurchase those. I got through a sample of aloe moisturising lotion with collagen and elastin, which was 3.5 millilitres from Forever Living. Oh, don't get me started. Yeah, I hate direct sale companies, and I don't like Forever Living. Sorry, don't want to offend anyone. I had really personal bad experiences. I've never worked for them, but I've had really personal issues with the pyramid scheme that is this sort of a company. But honestly, I can understand why people who might have skin problems would use this product. I don't like the smell. I think 99.9% of the time Forever Living products smell like an old people's home, and this is no exception. Having said that, if I had like eczema problem, I would totally give this a try on that. The feeling and the texture of it seems really rich, and I do have a face serum I'm using at the moment by their Sonia skincare range, which was expensive, but you got loads and it lasts forever, so it's really good value for money, and I really like it. So it's one of those things. I'm personally not going to repurchase it just because I don't have skin concerns, but I can understand why that might be a popular option to try for someone with skin concerns. I also got through a sample of Miracle Effect Firming Serum by Studio 10. This was 5 mils, supposedly. I can't tell you if I would purchase this or not because there wasn't 5 mils in it. I just managed to get the tiniest amount literally for one application out of this, and I saw no results from that, which is not surprising for a serum. You know, you really need to try it more than that to make your mind up. I got through Revlon Colour Stay Concealer, and I got the wrong shade. I got 02 Light when I meant to get 01 Fair. So, but it's not the colour of this that I don't like. I don't think it has the greatest coverage. This is a really weird sort of shade. Even if you are a bit like, you know, darker than my skin tone, this shade is sort of like, to me it's got a green tinge to it. I don't know if it's all in my head, but I'm just convinced it's got a green tinge to it. I got through it in a project. I would definitely not repurchase it. This is the Little Moisturising Blue Stick Hydrating Lip Balm by Superdrug. I get through loads of these, but I just don't show them because when I get through them, mainly my daughter gets through them in her school bag, and then when she's done with them, I mean, they just go missing, so I never really get one that's been used up to the end. But this one has got used up to the end, and yes, I would repurchase it, although we both sort of prefer the strawberry one, so whenever I see the strawberry one, it's the same price, and I tend to get that one. And this is an Avon Sheer Pink lipstick, and this was in a project. I tried to dig out as much of that as I can. It's been ages since I finished a whole lipstick, so yeah, that was a great. I meant to put it in my last empties, but accidentally didn't, so it's been sitting at the bottom of the bag since then. This is the Lush last product, no, not second last product, Lush Yuzu and Cocoa Bubble Rune, which is a bubble bar, and it's like a bubble bar macaroon, so that's a cute little name. Yes, I really like it. If I was going to treat myself to a load of bath bombs at Lush, then that would be an option. I definitely, that would catch my eye again going round, but Yeah, it's just obviously the Lush bath bombs are really expensive, and I'm just not sure how, you know, how much worth the price they are. You know, I really love the Bodyshop stuff, and I really love when, you know, the fancy stuff in Boots when you go there and there's like champneys and Soap and Glory. So I'm just not, I don't often go to Lush. I got a load of stuff for Valentine's Day because my husband wanted to buy me a gift, and we were in Lush, and I said, I'll just pick some Lush bombs, but I don't make a habit of it. I don't walk past the shop going, oh, I wish I could go in there and buy 10 bath bombs, because it's just kind of like, I buy them and then I get them home and it's like, oh, buyer's remorse. Is that really worth the money? Probably not. And this is the last product. Yeah, last one. Looking around. This is the Superdrug's Naturally Radiant Brightening Day Cream with SPF 15 for normal to dry skin. I have the box because I've already repurchased it, but purchased the night cream as well. I really do enjoy this. I really do. I'm getting to the age now where I am struggling to use, I don't know if it's my age or the pregnancy, but I am struggling to use or get away with cheaper face care products that I've did in my 20s. I used higher end products in my late teens. I've used sort of drugstore products all through my 20s, and now I'm 32. I just turned 32 this month, and I think I'm going to have to start investing, and I keep saying that and putting it off. So yeah, I really like it, and at the moment I can get away with it, although I'm having to use an SPF over the top of this because it's summer, but I really don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to afford to get away with cheaper skincare without sort of seeing a detriment to my face. So yeah, that's everything. I really hope you enjoyed this Empties videos, guys. Just let me know in the comments if you've got any thoughts or opinions you'd like to share with everyone else or with me about these products, or what you've been using up, and let me know your Holy Grail products as well, because obviously I've got loads of Holy Grails in my Empties, and I'd be interested to hear what yours are. And yeah, summer is upon us. I hope everyone's enjoying summer, getting a bit of sunshine where they are. Lorraine, you'd said you hadn't got any sunshine, so I hope you have now, because it's boiling here. I almost forgot this little sample, which is from Avon, and it's, nearly dropped it then, Premier Luxe EDP. I'm not sure what the EDP stands for, but I do really like this. Yeah, I would definitely purchase that in the full size, and I might go ahead and check that out. So yeah, that was really nice, and my sister-in-law gave me that when I bought some perfumes from her Avon shop recently. In fact, I'll link her in the description box for you. I didn't think to do that when I hauled the perfume. That's awful. Yes, I'll do that, and her name's Amy. If you want to buy any Avon products from her, go ahead. And so next time I see you, or next time you see me, other than the videos I'm filming today, you'll meet little Babsy. So I can't wait for you to meet him or her, and I am going to show them off, and I can't wait not to be pregnant anymore, and I can't wait to have my little baby and to share them with you. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.